Hey, Top 10 Airlines Math Industry. And we're going to be looking at another way we can find an equation to a slope on a graph. So here we have a graph, and our question is 2x plus 5y equals 30. Well, you might be thinking, what? How could we graph this? Well, that's exactly what we're supposed to be thinking about. We're going to have to simplify this and get an equation, which is y equals mx plus b. There's going to be a simplified version of this equation. Then we can graph on here.
Out of the way!
Great, Squidward, you finished. What's your wish?
My wish is that the people of Bikini Bottom will stop paying any attention to the inane dribble that is constantly streaming out of this dunderhead's mouth.
Gee, Squidward, maybe Santa will bring me a dictionary so I can understand what you just said. Okay, everybody, we've got a lot to do now that we've summoned Santa Claus.
SpongeBob is right. We have to simplify this problem. To simplify, we have to get y alone, because when we have a formula of y equals mx plus b. So we have to try and aim to get that y alone. So we have to get rid of that x right there. So to eliminate the x, we're going to have to minus that by 2x. Why? Because we're trying to eliminate it. So then we get 0x, or just 0. So now we just have 5y equals 30 plus negative 2x. But to make it more understandable, you would want to write it as 5y equals negative 2x plus 30. Why? Because we're trying to copy the y equals mx plus b form. We're trying to put it into this formula. The 0 will not completely disappear. When you bring the negative 2x and minus that to 0, you don't completely get rid of it. You must add it to the equation right here. In the beginning of this video, we said that we have to get rid of, we have to isolate the y from everything else to get the formula y equals mx plus b. So, to get that y socially distanced from all the other numbers, we have to divide every number by 5. We divide this by 5, divide that by 5, and divide that by 5, we would get an equation that would look like this. And that is our new simplified equation. Y equals negative 2 divided by 5x plus 6. That will be a fraction. Negative 2 over 5x plus 6. The reason why we have an x in our equation is because x could mean anything within that slope, because this is what we're going to be plotting out. From the past videos, the 6 is going to be our starting point, or as we know, as y equals intercepts. So we start at 0, 6, because it's a positive. There it is, 0, 6. So from the starting point, we have to do negative 2 divided by 5, or negative 2 over 5, as a fraction. So we're going to say is y divided by x. We go down negative 2 because that's on the y-axis, like this. 1, 2. And x, we go right because it's a positive, and it's on the x-axis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is our new point. Then, the reason why we have an x is because there's going to be a line of all the answers that would work. Negative 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, negative 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And negative 2, 1, 2, 3, which is cut off. But all these dots would be able to be an answer of this simplified equation below, representing y equals mx plus b. So the next time your math teacher gives you an equation like this, there's no need to say, huh? How am I supposed to graph that on this? Well, if you simplify, it will magically get to your answer. Then you can graph on a graph, or then you can graph plots on a graph. Thank you for watching Taoping Airlines Math Industry. Like and subscribe.